will be delivered to a new team, either Ici Japon or Los Ratones. They were able to climb the mountain, but only one king will be able.
Pro support is that it is the more important matchup. For Prime, this Alistar was something we saw the other day in the semi-finals, really good at punishing that 2v2 lane of KC Blue. That's how Han Sum-D got ahead. And I know, Froxtrop, you were also talking about how Han Sum-D was, favoring this misfortune, how it was one of his best champions as Lost Ratones start with the invade down bot. This is going to be matched by IJC, and you look at Theocax, he wants to get in, get that Smite first. Velia is trying to turn for a target, but Smite is down. Airborne for the time being. Prime gets onto Velia, the Ignite's down as well. Surges flashes over in front of 4 people. Now, he will get the kill, but he gets 4 shot by Crowny. It's a 1-for-1 to open up game
Dragon
1.
stacking does simplify the game, make things a lot easier, and playing towards your bot side of the map. We said that would be happening a lot, and so far it's Los Ratones who are executing that one out.
As usual.
They do have a lot of push towards the bot side of the map, and we do know that Los Ratones do like to play primarily for Dragon. IJC, not only did they manage to get back on the map with items, but they also pushed their lanes out too.
But Prime just pulled the flash off, didn't get anything from Velia. And they can just come and take over this as well. Baus moved off the map, sacrificed the wave. You don't normally say that about the top laner, but his team play has been growing, not only coming up from the bottom side of River, as Baus looks to zone as well. The all-in, the shockwave sets up, shield of Duran, 2-man, Deadly Flash doesn't connect, but Howling pops the ulti on the other side. Velia has to reconnect as it's a defensive ult from Baus. The curtain call does not get a kill. In the end, it's only helping out to zone, and then control. Certus with a quick hit. Half HP, health bar's not good. Lost Ratones have played the waiting game of Deadly Flourish onto enemy jungler. Theocax is now low himself, zoned out as Nemesis. Auto attacks almost finds him and Impale. Going over to Baus. He takes a bullet time as well. At the
Having
cost of
these defensive summoners is honestly, a lot of
tower?
times, all you've got.
That is a mid lane tower.
That is the mid lane turret. And the feats, I almost
still not solved, are they?
almost going
It's either
down,
2 kills for Los Ratones or 1 kill for IJC. That's where feats of strength is lying right now.
It's odd to have the kills be the last one to determine the feats, right?
Yeah, and
That's
with
the first thing that goes down.
Rush Satakan being up,
Yeah,
that's a great theme. Oh, Velia.
Certus again, that flash was just burnt, so Velia has a free kill here, especially with Reckless and Nemesis moving up and waiting, but caught out, and there's enough damage. Remember again, as Velia tries to run away, the TP's the only thing to dissuade, and it will do exactly that. Howling teleports to the voracious side of the map, but you can see Baus is in the bottom side, taking the turret for the trade.
Yes, good stuff from Los Ratones here. The pressure generated on the other side and just not overforcing their hand, forcing IJC to respond, but still getting things
Could
on
be
the other
huge. Nemesis no flash.
Baus is frontlining for now, but Nemesis
got
sees him, walks in, takes the Celestial Blessing. Baus has no way but to go back in. Shield of Duran, he's walking fast though as the curtain call in front of the Dragon. Theocax has to flash out. The Tempered Fate buys them time. Shockwave is the 2-man, but the Smite is in front, and a Mountain Soul given. Lost Ratones hit the mark hard in game 1, as Velia now has the Heartbreak out. Crowning thinks about a re-engage. Teleport for round.
let it all happen, but of course, can they execute it in the team fights?
Might get an answer to that shortly, because Baron or Atakan, either one on the menu. Lost Ratones group is 5, and Certus will have to teleport in here. Howling has threatened off the turret, that tier 1 with a minion wave in front of it. Both Atakan and the turret.
How do you walk up? You have no vision, you have no pushed waves, you have no towers. You walk up, you end up dying. I think what they're going to have to do is just give up the Voracious Ataka, but LR can just turn it into a Baron.
Nemesis flash pulverized, though. He flashes to get through the magical journey, and Prime went for a trip himself. Bullet time layers down in the choke. That's a great ulti from Han Sum-D, but Prime is still in the middle of nowhere with the curtain call on his face. That takes him down. A reset for Velia. Impale into the reset. He's bigged over. Velia gets a 3-man knockup. The Chaos Storm trying to do some extra work, though. Baus with a 4-man taunt. It won't matter because he doesn't have any damage by his side.
Be a Baron.
IJC, the setup afterwards was perfect to take the Atakan from their hands.
So Voracious Atakan doesn't end up going down. Theocax actually connects on a 2-man ult, and Atakan used the buff from the Voracious Atakan to threaten Baron as well. What a disastrous fight for Los Ratones.
Disastrous is the correct word in that situation. The Atakan was even leashed down to like a quarter HP, so IJC can easily take both of these down in a game that looked like it was spinning towards Los Ratones' favor with that early Mountain Soul has completely flipped.
As you said, that's going to define the game. 3-item victor for that Elder as well. In the last fight, Certus, I believe, got all the kill credit, if not most of it, alongside Howling. So there are some real serious AP threats that Lost Ratones have to deal with, as they're just losing gold fast with this Baron. bot next on the menu with the tier 3.
Yeah, 2.6k gold up. That was our superstar matchup, if you will, of this one. But the bot lane tower is going to go down super fast.
It's a dive from Prime. He has the GA, remember. Bounce almost stuns it, takes it off. Crowny close with the auto as well, but for the turret, it's okay. The curtain call looking for the cow in the pasture, but the heat gets layered down. Howling drops his ulti to stop the curtain call in his track, and bottom inhibitor is down at 29 minutes.
Hey, Handsome D attack, but Handsome D protect as well. He tried to cover for the bullet from Crowny right there, protecting Prime and the buff. And now Los Ratones really need to take control of that area. That Elder Dragon could very easily dictate who wins this game.
Wow, that lost team fight could not have come at a worse time for Los Ratones right there. Losing Atakan, losing Nash, losing Inhib, and potentially losing Elder Dragon as well. Really just...
Damn. Oh, he's gone in. He gets the reset on the auto. Baus is dead. That's a horrible time for Baus. 20 seconds until the Elder spawns. 50 for Baus. That was not a good death.
No.
On me.
My bad.
That's
My
definitely
bad.
on him.
Yeah, unfortunate right there for Baus. Pushed up a little bit too far. The thing is, he's itemized for Magicist, right? He's got that MR Sunfire Cape, not the actual Sunfire Cape. So, yeah, Hansamdi completely burns through him. And this should just be a free dragon right now. You see the Rats not even thinking about contesting this one. Just set to lick their wounds on the rest of the map. It's not looking good.
But that's actually really scary because there's so much siege on the side of IJC.
Tier 2 under fire. That's going to drop for sure. IJC looking for yet another inhibitor turret, and Los Ratones might have to send everything just to defend.
Yeah, and I'd like to see someone push mid. Luckily, Certus is there to push that one in. You do definitely want two lanes pushing at the same time. Get threat through the mid lane and top lane with Theocax. Looking. Couldn't find anything this time around.
Well, Shockwave is going to find him, though, and there is enough damage if you're wondering. Good buffer! Great buffer from Velia. The ult from Reckless, too, as IJC are in numbers down. They send out the equalizer, but Baus re-engages. With the curtain call, it's okay until Baus dies for the trade. The burn from Leandres and the burn from Elder makes it even as IJC continue their pursuit. Crowny has to flash away, but he's out of an ulti, and Los Ratones, regardless of their defense, will still lose this top.
Yeah, this is a good fight for Los Ratones if Elder Dragon wasn't in. As you still got the super minions, so topside, right? So the pressure is on the Rats to clear out these minion waves and get back in time. Baron's been started up, it's on half HP, and we are nowhere near for some of the men. Los Ratones in red carpet.
Poked out, he uses command protect for the time being, but Velia finds Prime, wants the kill. The Chaos Storm is down, the Heartbreaker gives a reset. Baron is going to die, but Los Ratones are looking for the fight. Baus needs the stun, the fourth shot, almost finding the kill. Velia looking for a new angle. Remember, this guy has been ahead all game, and now he wants to flaunt it with a root down. This Skarner's going to drop, and Baron enhanced recalls being channeled and not taken. The third kill going to be coming up right now as Velia might get stunned up, and Certus has an option, but command protect, thank you from Nemesis. He screams out as a third kill, eventually going to be dropping down.
Ooh.
They're delaying it. They are scattering the recalls.
All right, and we've got Dragon coming up in 50 seconds.
Well, Baus doesn't have flash, but he has an angle. I'm looking at IJC for Prime's engages that have led to one thing and another. Shield of Duran finds that Alistar's teleport now going to be channeled. That's the Victor who is mistimed at 4K, though we look towards the pit, and Theocax is in there. Velia is not over the wall.
We got it!
The steal! The Rats get in, scurry through the sewers, and take the Elder, which might lead to the game. Baus plays defensive on the play, but you see that the execute will lead to another. A triple kill over to Crowny. They threw it away top. They bring it back down bot, and as Howling runs for his life, the Rats are doing it. They've brought it back in the opening game of finals.
An open base, a goal deficit, and a 50-50 smite to bring it back. Velia smites that Elder Dragon, and Los Ratones are marching for their first win in this final.
Ain't no way we're seeing Los Ratones win. You've rewind 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and IJC had everything but the W. It was all in the bag. It was a formality, but Los Ratones are tenacious, and they will take game number 1.
And we talked about experience, but I look at the rookie jungler with that miracle steal. And I see the hope for the future for EU NLC. 1-0 start against LFL in the finals.
Bruh, it was nice